What's up, everyone? This is Kyle, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we left off, we formed the Crystal Braves, and sorta, kind of dealt with some heretics. More were introduced to them and saw a brief glimpse of their leader. And then she dashed away up into the mountains or wherever the hell they're at. What were we doing now? Right, there's a possible traitor within the Crystal Brave. No, not the Crystal Braves. Within the Immortal Flames. The other grand company that I'm a part of. Alright. I like the little airship. I wonder if it looks like the airship from Final Fantasy 1. I can't tell. It's been a minute since I played that game. It could be. Alright, Right. Back over here. Why am I yawning? What the fuck, man? Ah, damn. Need like another monster or something. I had one today. It's like the first monster that I've had in like, God, months. Hey, Crow, how you doing? Alright, Ilberd. What more do you have to say to me? Our hunt for the ivory beings is in earnest. Ivy. Our hunt for the ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good indeed. What up? Anyway, now I'm better. I was just watching a video on these. I play fighting games. Let me explain pretty much what's going on. I play fighting games. I use what is called a leverless controller. So think like the old school arcade controllers where you got to use like a lever on one side, you know, stick with the ball on top or just straight up a handle. But instead of using that, I have just 4 directional buttons where the lever is supposed to be. Because I find that a lot easier to use. It doesn't cramp up my hand as much. I tried using controllers, thumbsticks, and D-pads, man. They cramp up my hand when I'm trying to play fighting games. But I saw someone's leverless controller, and they straight up had like 20 buttons on the fucking thing. Like, oh my god. That is ridiculous. I have at most 12. I have 12 buttons. 4 for movement, 8 for, like, you know, attacks and stuff for when you're actually setting up the fighting game. It's like, Jesus Christ, that is way too many buttons for one controller. They should not allow shit like that. I know what they're doing. They're putting macros and stuff on there. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levier. Dude, I'm not even kidding. It's like 20 buttons. Multiple of them were like other directional buttons to go left and right or up. And it's entirely just so the person could do specific moves on a specific character easier. Like, wow, that's a little broken. Also, hold up. There we go. Keep Boko on longer. I have never seen so many buttons. I do like looking at people's, like, controllers, though, for fighting games. At EVO, one guy basically had a gigantic version of a, you know, normal fighting game controller with the joystick and all the buttons. Dude, the thing was about the size of him. He had to carry it with straps on his back. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And I think he played on the main stage for one of the games. So if you're willing to look through streams, you could probably find him. We are returned from Uldar, Commander. I forgot what Ilberd sounds like. Other than it's kind of cautious. You know, it's high-spoken. And not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Oh? What happened? Alpha Node. Alpha Node. He's up here. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minions and her Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to the destination. En route. Gods be damned. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Oh, thank you. You're not wrong, but thank you. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing. But of course you are. Now, Aliana of the Fourth lies in wait in the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out, and she will apprise you of the situation. Alright, go talk to Aliana. In the Tangle. Where the hell is the Tangle? So yeah, it was a really cool controller. That shit was huge. It straight up looked like if you were to take your normal controller and put it on like an action figure. Ah, this way. Don't worry, I've broken into this place before. Oh, I had the, whatchamacallit locked up. Why is it doing that? It didn't used to do that before. What the shit? It would only do that when I actually looked down. And I had the camera lock on. Ah. Fucking tinnitus. Okay, it's over. Dude, this shit sucks. Just randomly in one of my ears, either left or right, and it's always only one. I'll just hear a very high-pitched ring. Like, straight up what you hear, like, when you play a video game, like Call of Duty back in the day, and a mortar shell would land next to your character, that sound, the beep. Dude, I hear that shit in my ear. It'll just randomly go, and then stop. How do you even use a controller that big? Surely that can't be comfortable. It's not comfortable, and you don't do it to win. It is entirely for the memes. So you can later go watch the specific stream for the game you were playing and see yourself using this gigantic controller. And I watched him fight long enough, be like, and actually use it competently enough where it's a fight and not just get your shit rocked. It was something to behold, man, and it was great. Dude, I'm wondering if it's from us having headphones in our ears, and not like normal headphones, you know, like what I'm wearing right now where it goes over. I'm talking about earbuds. I just use the terms interchangeably. For the memes! Yep, it's entirely for the memes. It would be the same as if I were to go dressed as Terry from Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury. Dressed as Terry from Fatal Fury and playing Terry. I know I'm not going to win, but I would entirely do it just for the memes. And next time I might, I just need to figure out somewhere to get hair that looks like his. Because this time I just went with my normal hair. I didn't even shave. I got a beard, so Terry had a beard and somewhat longish brown hair this time.
You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup.
Fair enough. Doing stuff for the memes is sometimes the best reason. It is the sole reason of life, for the memes.
Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us shall stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it is too late.
Shit, just send me in. I'm a high enough level. I can take them all on. Yeah, Evo is pretty cool to go to, man. It's like a combination of Comic-Con and, you know, like just a fighting game tournament. I am here. I'm here to distract. Do you want some? No, I didn't think you would. For I am too strong. Oh, now you want some. Bring it. Your turn. Time to die. Oh, you thought... Let me show you how to actually use an axe. That's how you use one. Man, I am slurring my words bad. Yep. The most fun is checking out all the cosplay. And you know why. I don't even need to say anything more.
Where am I?
You are safe. That's the most important. Wait, are you a healer?
Resh! Thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light.
You're welcome. Puts my knuckles on my waist. Looks triumphantly up into the sky.
Now, to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls.
Oh, dude, people actually cosplaying as their specific Warrior of Light. I'd never even thought of that. That's cool. So that's some, like, really personalized cosplay. Hello. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I find bubblegum distasteful. If anyone gets that reference, you're awesome. I like the, was it Yoshi P that was wearing the new Tank's outfit? Was that his cosplay? Oh, there's one behind us. Come, have at thee. I shall beat thy ass again. No, 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 no. Kill the healer first. You always shoot for the medic. What do you mean it's a war crime? Yoshi P, yeah. Sometimes I wonder, do these guys play their own game? Like, does Yoshi P have his own character in Final Fantasy? Does he play 14? I assume if he did, no one would know what his screen name is, because otherwise he would be relentlessly fucking followed around. I assume, like, at first it would be cool, but there's a point where you're like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this. Anytime I go try to talk to someone, I have to look through a sea of fucking people. He mains Black Mage. Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that. I thought he would be something else. But I can get that. Black Mage is cool and iconic. Back and forth indeed. Just like playing this game. Talk to this person. Now go talk to this person. Now go do this thing. Alright.
I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Levier. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones.
Alright, I shall be behind you shortly. I don't know if he plays on the public servers much, but there are a few streams where he showed off the first few mechanics of upcoming fights. Ah! What, he just has his own private server? Him and like 7 other employees? No, wait, I do not play the Fortnite. I have played it a couple of times, and I'm kind of find it boring. Not really my cup of tea, you know what I mean?
Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned.
What the fuck was that?
Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture. I must confess to having been a trifle anxious.
Yeah, they probably have their own private server. Him and 7 other employees who also play it. So then they can do raids and stuff. Although they need a whole lot of other people to do the alliance raids. So they force other employees at threat of firing to go play those roles. We just need filler. We can handle it ourselves, basically. We just need other people to do the other mechanics.
But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to the expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Velka.
No worries, Alphino. Oh, what now? Do you have more information on the traitor?
Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped the minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with.
With how many fights get added in some patches, I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least a couple teams that test everything. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm not used to developers who play their own games anymore. Now it's just contract hires. Yeah, we hired them. They only stuck around for 3 months. Here's our shitty game. I'm not going to mention any studios, because I feel like I don't need to. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have Alpha Node. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Velka, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Karthus. I have been granted an audience with the Ishgardian dignitary. You see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Alright, and by depart, does that mean I'll meet you there? Because that's usually what seems to be. Oh no, I actually talked to you. Coming to terms. What are these terms? Hold up, was looking at something, give me a second. Okay. Alright, we're good. Dude, I am so tired. That monster only, delayed the inevitable. It only prolonged the inevitable. Alright.
Alpha Node. It's hard to kind of stay up there with their voice.
I should, like, at work when I'm driving the truck, do this shit. I'm Alpha Node, and just stare, do that shit while I'm driving.
We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Velka. An audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Emric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I considered your attendance essential. If Sir Emric wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Karthus. Mayhap you fell to this waste of your...
Good God, Kyle, read!
Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I shall remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword.
I don't know, man. I don't think a stroke of a pen helped me defeat the Ultima weapon. I'm pretty sure that was me, 3 other dudes, and a whole lot of, you know, divine power. Antecedent?
A meeting with the Ashgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alphanode believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him.
Alright. Voice acted? No, someone's walking in.
Antecedent. I take it Velka has explained the situation. I am Alphanode. She has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ashgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now?
I feel like they need something. Probably has to do with the heretics.
Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of the Abalathia's spire, ruled by the Ashgardian Orthodoxy Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean Alliance, formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time, the borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cotonou, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations fall as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction.
Or just a temporary alliance again.
I sure hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with the past. This time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they came to us out of the goodness of their hearts.
Oh, right, they would update the graphics from back when you probably played. Also, how you doing? I'm assuming it's Boosted? How you doing, Boosted? I might just call you Boost. Depends on what your name actually is.
We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiation table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrivable truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorsteps once more.
I don't know. They seem kind of at the doorstep right now.
Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Velka. Our old friend Lord Hochafant is expecting us.
All right.
Since our quest is to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause.
Oh, you're a female. My bad. It's the internet. The general assumption is dudes. And if you're a woman, you lie. You're just a girl. You're just a man pretending to be. That was the old rules of the internet in old 2000, what, fucking 9? God, I'm old. Not that old, but I build and race cars and play one game, Final Fantasy XIV. This is my first time actually seeing the story. Thank you very much. I am trying very hard and killing my voice doing it. I will not be able to talk for the rest of the day until tomorrow. But I have played through the game on another character, but skipped all dialogue because I eventually wanted to stream this game. I just, you know, took my sweet time getting to it by playing other games first. Like all the other Final Fantasies up to 8. And then I skipped straight to 14 because I got done waiting. I like your armor. Something familiar about it. I wonder what it is. Also, I will be right back. I'm going to run into the other room and grab a Pop-Tart. I'm hungry. Also, because Pop-Tarts are good. I have returned with Pop-Tart. They are, brown sugar. Because I have weird tastes. Where were we going? Right, Karthus, to Dragonhead. But, on my other characters, I played, mainly Red Mage. As soon as I unlocked Red Mage, I dropped Black Mage and went right to Red Mage. I miss Pop-Tarts. Can't have them because I'm old, and Doc says I gotta watch my A1C, which I always thought was just an enlisted AF rank. Man, I'm brown sugar is amazing. I'm like one of the few people that eats it. Everyone else eats chocolate. At least in my family. When they get Pop-Tarts, they either get like the weird ones, like the blueberries or shit like that, or they get chocolate. Or, you know, fudge, whatever it's called. I get the brown sugar. Even though it's a cold Pop-Tart, as in it's been in just the cabinet, it's still a good Pop-Tart. I'm still young-ish. I can have Pop-Tarts. Also, I don't go to the doctor, so I don't know what's happening. That heart attack in 5 years will be a total surprise. Ah, Velka. Ever a welcome sight. Thank you, Horchafont. Our hearts have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture, up here. I always gotta lean forward for him, so I'm not sitting so much on my back. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Oh, dude, I understand getting the unbalanced thing. It took me a minute to learn that. I was like, oh, wait, that's why I'm not doing good damage. I gotta make sure they're actually balanced. But I just go in the habit of left, right, left, right, left, right. So long as I remember what was the last button, I'm good. Ah, good Master Alphanode, an honor as always. Likewise, Horchafont. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Hey, Angry, how goes it? But yeah, I love Red Mage, mainly because it's... The first Final Fantasy I ever played was Final Fantasy 1, and I played that back in high school, which was 2013 or 14. One of those years, it was either my junior or senior year. I understood quickly how dual cast can work. Oh shit, right. How did your surgery go, Angry? Other than I'm sure post-surgery pains. But other than that, was it a success? Or will you not know for a little while? But shit, what was I talking about? It took me a moment to realize how to actually use it very effectively. Such as, when you're in a fight and half your team gets knocked down, including your healers, immediately start just casting either an attack, heal, raise, heal, raise, heal, raise. And make sure you immediately mash the shit out of your, the one spell that recharges your mana just so you don't run low. So far, so good. That's good to hear, man. Oh, but yeah. Final Fantasy 1, first time I ever played that was in high school. And then, came back and played it the second time when I went and played through the Pixel remaster. I have always loved Red Mage. Solely just because it is a guy with a sword that does magic, and I love spell swords. I play Warrior for most regular duties because fast Qs. Yep, tanks always have fast Qs, so do healers. And Machinist for Savage. I have never played any Savage content. Sorry, my fucking hair's creeping over my shoulder. It's... Oh, do not do that, Kyle. I have played through the Bahamut raids, but that's because I got carried. Or the other time I had just a really high level character and I just wanted to see what was in there. Skipped all the story for that one the first time, but thank God I saved it for this stream. Dude, that was a really good story. Their granddaddy got possessed. I feel bad for them. I'm sorry about your cat, man. I hope your cat is okay, but 2 weeks is a very long time. When they shaved your face and left you with sideburn. You have mutton chops? Please tell me you have mutton chops. They are the stupidest facial design, facial hair ever, but I love them because of how stupid they are. I will never give myself any unless I jokingly shave my beard, but...
Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortomps, right? Fortomps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived at Count Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. No, I just teleported here. I don't know what Alphino did. He might be too dumb to use the Aetherites. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As if inviting us to your hearths. Oh, as inviting as your hearth sounds. I think it best if we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Forthwith! I highly recommend Savage. It's so fun to test your skills and get better. FF14 was my first MMO. Sorry, I was trying to think, what was my first one? Technically, Destiny. If you count Destiny as an MMO, but if not, then it was Star Wars The Old Republic, but I only played that for a little bit. 14 is the first MMO that I actually played, and got into. I come from fighter games. By fighter games, do you mean like Street Fighter? Which I started... during... Oh, Cove, as in COVID. I was shy and started with Unsynced Savage from level 70. Ah! I would be willing to do Savage. Probably not on this character for quite a bit, for obvious reasons. She's the highest level, fucking 58. But other character, probably. Oh shit, where's the guy I gotta talk to? Come, Alpha Node. We must speak to another person who is... down here, I believe. I would just need to find a group, because I do not have any. Shows how old I am. Street Fighter 2. Ah! This shows how old I am, how young I am. My first Street Fighter was Street Fighter 6. I too play fighting games. I got a old school, a fight stick behind me with the joystick and the buttons, and then a new school fight pad. I don't know what they're actually called. I've heard fight pad be used for controllers. I've heard it used for the what I've also heard referred to as leverless, which is the same thing as the joystick one. It's just all buttons. I too play the fighting games, even if I get tilted a lot. God damn it! I shouldn't have hit me. Fuck that low. That was bullshit. We have been expecting you, madam. Pray, take your ease and... Ease, yeah. Pray, take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. So yeah, I played Street Fighter 6, jumped on to Tekken 8, played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 when that re-release came out, the fighting collection. Currently playing some 2XKO, the Avatar fighting game that just came out. Thank God it's voice acted.
With confidence and clarity.
Oh, I will well, you know, there will not be anything I'm saying. That's what Alpha Note is here for, to translate for me. I'm sorry, lady. I don't like your hair. It looks weird.
It is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
It probably has to do with the fact that it seems like it's a combination of buzz cut and Sanji's hairstyle at the same time. Ah, yeah, I started on SNES, but technically my first console was Atari. I started on the Sega. It wasn't mine, it was my dad's. And then a PlayStation got introduced, but we didn't have really any fucking games for it besides, like, NASCAR. And Spider-Man. Spider-Man was the other game, the PS1 Spider-Man game. I never beat it. She emo? Is she? And then from there, I eventually went up to Xbox. Because I didn't get a PS2. I had a PS1, then an Xbox, then a 360, then a PS3, PS4, and now I'm on PC. Because I am not paying for these shitty consoles.
I'm Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Nice to meet you, Emmerich.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
I'm totally not shoving more Pop-Tart in my face
Speaking of
during these spoken cutscenes.
Yours towers over us all. Does it not?
I don't know about that. Just the guy that saved the well, the girl that saved the realm.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Oh, is she a simp for me? Hell yeah. Another to join my legions.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Ah, are you a simp for me as well?
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long.
Sorry, Alpha Note, I gotta interrupt. So, funny thing, the new Avatar fighting game that came out, I've noticed that, well, it has a feature where when you're playing a match, if someone rage quits, it doesn't do the thing a lot of games do where it says player has disconnected or something like that. It just straight hard cuts right back to the training mode you were in, which is the funniest fucking thing ever. Horchafon is also a simp? Wait, only in the Japanese? Why is he not one here? I need my English simp Horchafon. Everyone must simp for me. I am the main character.
The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the
You know,
last.
completely ignore all the other players playing this game.
god
They
is
are
not
the
immune
side
to these
characters
threats.
as well.
I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
So, you're not joining us. You just want us to do something for you. Is that it?
On what grounds?
I felt a little awkward in the later cutscenes with my bunny girl and Emmerich. Oh? Don't spoil anything. I want to be left in suspense now. Like, oh? Okay.
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. The territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry.
He's so ungodly thirsty, it's hilarious. Oh, I want that. I want the Japanese version now. Also, I wonder what will happen now, since you said you feel a little awkward. I'm also playing a bunny girl, so...
Consequently, The Holy See judges
Does he have
us
a
to be
fetish for bunny
Gridanian
girls or something?
And Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations.
Is he like just sitting there in his chair, absolutely just white knuckling it, trying to hold back? It's like, oh my god, there's one right there!
Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Guardians, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
I feel a big old fat butt coming along.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet.
But when? Shouldn't we do it now?
Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Exactly. They want something from us. They're not even going to give us dinner. They just want the booty. Don't you, Emmerich? Don't you lie. That's why you called for me specifically.
It was not
You're a little too
only
young
as a
for my
representative
character.
of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence.
That being...
Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll.
Forton.
These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Oh, thank you.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Okay, here we go. I like both of theirs, like,
Of
oh
late, there has
shit.
been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear.
Bunnies and elves do live long lives. Yes, I've found that out about the bunnies. So my lore for my character is she is quite up there in the years. She has been around for a bit.
However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
What, the big fuck off dragon?
Silver Tear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
Well, she still looks fantastic. Thank you.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
So we just gotta look at the dead dragon
Do you
outside our
accept
doorstep
these
every
terms?
once and again? Oh, fuck yeah. I do that shit every time I leave
I
Mordona.
do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Yep. Maybe the next expansion will join us.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Or they still won't afterwards, because they're dicks.
What is the meaning of this? The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Oh shit, is this Iceheart again?
It was Iceheart, my
I
lord.
knew it!
What? By the Fury? All our
The
precautions
Fury.
were for naught?
His voice is so much higher pitched than I thought it would be, though. Alright, what are we gonna do? Give me those, because I don't need your pants. I already have a high enough stuff. Back in Shadowbringers, when I started with my free account, you had to sub to play Bunny Girls, so Yoshi P got my money pretty quick. Yeah. I do not have a bunny on the my other character. It is a cat girl because I am a basic bitch.
Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think that the gods were conspiring against us.
No, just Yoshi P.
Happily, however,
Or whoever writes the main scenario.
I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hoshafant and find out what he has learned.
Couldn't we have just done that in that cutscene? And keep it voice acted so I don't have to as much? I like doing it, but good God, does it ruin my voice going up and down and down and higher and all these different... Also, the fact that I just don't talk out loud in general a lot. I'm very cerebral. I'm sorry. It's fucking... Like, someone was using that word a lot today, and it just made me giggle. It's like, please stop using that fucking word. It makes you just look kind of, like, stupid. You gotta be real cerebral to understand it. Like, My first was a cat girl, and they do have such fun emotes. They do, though. They put a lot of, what's the word? Love into those characters and emotes, didn't they? Specifically the cat girls.
My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends. But the situation is such that we must act swiftly.
Where'd the music go?
If you would be so kind as to elaborate.
Ah, here comes the music. The ominous music. When I first came into the stream, I thought you were British. I thank you. I actually take that as a major compliment. I am trying to be as close to what Alpha Node sounds like as possible.
And he does kind of do the British. A bottle of water and all that.
It might help from the fact that I listen to a lot of British YouTubers. That's like the closest to European that I get for listening to YouTubers, though. One German guy, but that's only because he shows up on someone else's show sometimes.
Iceheart's heretical... Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Baldur's Downs.
Is that next to Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Down, Baldur's Gate, are they like neighbor cities?
'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized.
Hold up, I'm having a stroke. It was the Pop-Tart. Give me a heart attack, I'll be fine. Just gotta stop being a bitch about it.
Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. Would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route. Knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume.
Ah, so you might have a trader as well as we do.
Quite.
Balderdash. Balderdash, that's also a town just in between Boulder Down and Baldur's Gate. You don't want to go there. I hear it's not the best type of town. They have low property values.
Quite. We can presume the avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. Our first Alpha node.
Gonna lean forward again. I'm getting lazy and sitting on my back. Really makes it hard to speak like that.
The trial is yet...
Trail! You illiterate fucktard.
The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Horshaphant said, lest crucial evidence be lost.
It does not help that I am so incredibly tired. I should have had another monster. I should have bought 2 at work today, drank 1, and just kept the other one in my truck and drank it when I got home.
You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Velka. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person?
I will do such that.
An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings.
I will do such, Horshaphant. Damn map. Where you at? Oh, I gotta fly quite a ways, don't I? It literally sounds like there are 2 people on stream. Thank you. I tried very hard. I swear. I totally don't just, pull this from my ass and practice in the mirror once in a great moon. The moon usually being orange, like on Halloween. Is it just me, or doesn't the moon always seem to be a funky color on Halloween? I don't pay attention to the moon enough, because who the fuck's looking up? That's how you see the space aliens, and that's when you get probed, and I'm good on getting probed. I love this music so much. It just reminds me of the intro to 6. And that game was really good. It's basic Final Fantasy, turn-based combat, but the story was very good. Also, go away, map. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Lord Horshaphant bids you speak with us. Then you must be... beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Those dicks, they didn't even need to do that. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it. Though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. No worries, man. I mean, don't worry, when I use man, that's just like a general term I use for everyone. Don't worry about it. I made dinner on, what was that, Sunday? I made burrito. Yeah, I didn't put any beans in it, just because the recipe didn't call for it. It was a new recipe. Next time, I think I will put some pinto beans in it. It'll make it a lot better. The shit is good. It's got Mexican street corn in it. Mmm. It just has a taste to it. I don't know why. Reckon they came prepared. Probably with wagons of their own, hidden away off. Ah, but pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Alright, gotta go back to the observatorium. And forward and back, and forward and back. Yeah, I use man all the time because I also use dude. Because I'm from California and we don't talk normal. I live in Taco Town. Is like actually the name of it, or is it just known for its tacos? Surprisingly enough, I don't like tacos. Like, I'm not really big on them, but I do like burritos. And also, I just like saying burritos that way because it sounds funny. Oh, let me get a burrito. Roll the shit out of that R. Surviving Squire.
You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims. We marked them as lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. Else, why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumbled to the ground. I didn't know what happened till I saw the snow turn red.
San Antonio. Ah, okay. That kind of would be Taco Town, huh?
And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head. And by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, it'd have killed me. So I just laid still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection. And they spoke of Shiva.
Like the summon? Oh god, are we gonna have to deal with another summon? Back to Oceanfront. Oi! Damn it. I wish I could make the full circle around that. Alpha Node! Alpha Node! No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you in a cutscene, not outside.
Ah, you returned. What news have you for us? Alpha Node. It's kind of high, kind of like this.
It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood.
Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of?
Oh, Alpha Node, let me tell you the tale of the summon known as Shiva, and how I like using her a lot because of Ice Attack.
Have you not heard of a single line of...
No. No. In Kyridian? What the fuck is some Adventure Time shit up in here? Is in Kyridian like one of those things like the, Oh shit. That's not the Book of the Dead, is it? Uh... No, not the Maleficarum. I can't think of the name of it. I know there's a quest in Fable 2 that references it. Let me Google that. The Necronomicon. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so is the Enchiridion something like the Necronomicon? Yeah, one of those, like, you know what I mean, where it becomes just kind of a staple of fantasy, like elves and dwarves and apparently the Enchiridion. Oh, the Enchiridion, meaning handbook or manual in Greek, is not a work of traditional mythology. It is a foundational text of Stoic philosophy compiled in the 2nd century AD by Arian, a disciple of the Greek philosopher Epictetus? No, that's not right. Epictetus? Epictetus. Okay. So it is one of those things. Fucking cool.
Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphanode? No, I have not, you dumb bitch. Shiva was a traitor to the kith and kin. An apostate who laid down with dragons.
Wait, she banged a dragon?
Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now.
Yep, they're gonna summon a primal, and it's gonna be Shiva.
Lord Horchafont, that was the what was the caravan's cargo?
If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals.
Do you not see? Iceheart and her fellows intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals?
Oh no, this is not good.
I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Horchafont, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern.
Yes, that's what it means.
Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphanode. The Scions of the 7th Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world.
No, I would not. I get to fight Shiva. What time is it? Maybe enough to get through this quest. I am going to try to extend the streams a bit longer as I get, you know, back in the swing of things. Mainly because I'm definitely not going on vacation for a while. That going to Evo fucked me up. Hello, who are you? Azazel Omani. That's a cool name. Azel. Isn't that a character from Batman? Who I'm pretty sure is a reference to like a biblical character or something.
The persistent attacks on our caravans seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks. Of course, now that they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Velka, pray join me in White Brim Front.
Your last name is Maplesong. Nice.
Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Dorndare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillmont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good? I shall see you there then. Good.
Oh my god! Black mage face! But no, I love the look of the old black mage. It's not as iconic to me as, Oh wow, this mission was actually quite fast. I thought for sure there would be more time behind it. And this is to actually get there. But I can't go here. It's locked. Let me in. Let me in! I want to go to the Dragoon place. I will miss playing Warrior and being able to self-heal like that. But I am looking forward to playing Dragoon. Even though I'm sure my wait times for dungeons and shit is going to go up playing it. But I rather play the job that kind of goes with the, the expansion. Wait, you're on Exodus? Yes, I am. Are you also on Exodus? That's my... Oh, wow. We're server buddies.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillmont.
I forgot what Emmerich sounded like.
A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack.
Yeah, just find a tank buddy. That does help.
Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak. That selfsame frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt.
I'll be around if you ever need a taxi. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Don't worry, I do the same thing. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I can't really click all that loud.
I took the liberty... I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to White Brim Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us.
These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. Would be in our best interest to coordinate our effort.
Such was my intention from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillmont has one in mind.
Oh, hello. Oh, is this their base? You're not the leader, are you? I mean, you have the white hair, but... you look like just a normal person. Or wait, are these, Yeah, Heretic Maze. Yes, yes! Excellent! Oh, she's definitely the leader. Look at that outfit. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. After dinner, I gotta get on this OC grind for relics. What are relics exactly? I know there's relic weapons. Is it just like a specific, like, weapon? Like a really cool one? And totally for the skin? Or are they actually, like, really good? Poco! Hold up, where's my... No, not that one. I have one, I'm pretty sure you have one that makes you fall to your knees. There we go. Poco! No. No, that's grovel. Come on. Really? Fine, I'll cry. Poco died. Or did he? He's returned! Here. I remembered this from the other day. I learned the other day that your mount, you know, my Magitech one, you can make it regain sentience again. Am I wrong about that? Did I mishear, or is that actually a thing? Yeah, relic weapons are, at the end of the expansion, the fully upgraded. The best weapons aside from Savage. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard apparently you can make Maggie, like, how she was before she, like, gets hurt. No, it's to get the weapons back. That's what it is. Okay, hold up. Two more donuts! You can give Maggie the ability to shoot stuff again, if I recall correctly. Though it has no effect in combat like all other mount actions. I don't care. I just want the mount action. Which quest? Where is it? Is it not around here? Oh, wait, here. Magic technical difficulties. What's up, Slapboy? Greetings, Velka. You've come at just the right time. A visitor is waiting for you in the workshop. A friend of Sid, it seems. There's a quest in more donuts. Donuts. I'm starting to turn into my dad where I can't eat donuts. This shit gives me, like, serious, like, burps. Realizing your preoccupation with other matters of import, I suggested she wait at the 7th heaven until your arrival. But she refuses to leave. I fear you have a very brash client on your hands, friend. Yes, I would like to go inside Sid's workshop. Who's in here? Wait a second. Are you a Final Fantasy VII character reference? Because it's Jesse. And he also has wedge and big, and what is that around your face? That is terrible. They should not have put that on you.
So, you're Miss Elima, huh? Took you long enough. The name's Jesse, Deputy President of Garland Ironworks. Don't look too impressed now. In truth, I'm nothing more than an engineer, but thanks to you filling Master Garland's head with them damn fool ideas of heroism and saving the realm, there's no one else around to fill his golden breeches. We've been busting our collective asses on these orders from Highwind Skyways, and are still only scraping by. The real problem is, with Master Garland gone, productivity's dropped like the knickers on a stone's throw strumpet. The company will be in deep if something ain't done. And that's why I'm here. Sure, our machinists have made their fair share of chronometers and plasma lamps, but we need something grand. Something that'll have clients on their knees, literally begging us to take all their sparkling gil. I want you to show me the magic tech armor you borrowed from our friends the Garleans. Yes, I know all about your little foray into the Praetorium. You can thank Biggs and Wedge for that. I reckon there's a lot we can learn from that Reaper. And after all you've done to distract Master Garland, I'd say you owe us that much and more. Okay. Let me go get Maggie. This is amazing! Do you even know what you have here? Listen to that ceruleum engine. I've never heard anything so sweet. And the servo mechanism should be... Wait, a mammoth core? Why didn't I think of that? They're so easy to come by. Mass production would be as easy as stealing candy from a baby. Or cores from a mammoth. But what in the 7 bloody hells have you done to the cannon's poor convergence modulator? Burnt it out firing victory rounds after slaying some family of rabid squirrels, no doubt. It's a wonder the whole suit isn't a steaming pile of molten slag. Such a waste. What in the builder's name are you looking at? You need something to fix your prying eyes on? Try the wall.
I'm sorry not to like you very much, Jesse, although I do like voicing you.
Any road. I can't bear to see such a fine piece of work in such a sorry state. I'll patch her up as best I can, but you'll need to gather the parts needed for the job. Think of it as one of them adventures you seem so keen on. A make number 49 Magitech converter and a make number 50 Magitech oscillator should do the trick. Oh, and a Magitech cannon barrel. Maker number 51. I can't guarantee she'll be good as new, but at the very least she'll be in better shape than she's in now, which still ain't saying much. Eyes on me, Valka. I ain't done with you yet. That is, unless you know a whereabouts one might stumble across a spare converter, oscillator, and cannon barrel. No? Didn't think so. So here's a hint. It rhymes with Castrum Sentry. You see, Garlean-made technology is what we're after, and I can't think of a better place to find some. Off with you now.
So, are you keeping mine? Oh, okay. I was going to be like, that's my mount, girl. I need that. I mean, I could go back to Boko, but I feel like he's had his time as a mount. All through the main game. The Castrum Sentry. Whee! Dude, that shit is so thick. You can see in the air. It almost looks like, it's like smog in LA, no? Like, you could put your hand through that and, like, you know, swipe, and you'd probably come back with some type of residue on your hand. Does their front door open? Oh my god, it does. Okay, we're looking for like a storage crate, apparently. This is how I fly when I'm looking down. I gotta keep mashing up. Are you going to attack me? That would be a poor choice. You will not survive the encounter. Alright, good job, guys. You get to live another day. Okay, so if it's those... Down around here... There's one. Notice that they don't do anything, because they know better. They know what will happen to them if they fuck around, and additionally find out. Ah, there's the last one. I have the converter. First thing I grabbed was the gun barrel, because I'm an American. Hold up, gotta get my gun. Alright, you know, I just realized, why fly back? When I have the power of teleporting, and more than enough gil to spend. I almost said spill. I got enough gil to spill. The filth fish. If you don't mind, Slapborn, I need to go talk to the Final Fantasy VII reference. I mean, Jesse. Alright, Jesse, I have the thing. Make my mount do mount things.
Let me guess. You've lost, no, broken, no, traded for magical beans the parts we need.
Why are you being such a bitch? What'd I do to you specifically?
Well, color me mildly impressed.
Yeah, mildly.
Color me mildly impressed. I was half expecting the worst and got, well, less than the worst. Don't get all giddy on me now. You're still not off the hook for stealing away Master Garland. Oh, I think bitch is jealous. It's okay, honey. Listen here, child. My character is like fucking like 95 or something. She fled her home country because of the Garleans.
And is not even using her real name. She adopted the name of the woman who saved her that died in her arms. Fuck off!
But I'll admit, I'm beginning to see why he might feel the need to latch himself onto an adventurer like he might a stray pup. All right, let's see if I can't salvage this mess of a masterpiece. Phew, I think that's it. Both Magitech and Photon Cannons should be functional. That said, I'm no Garlean. There's no third eye hidden under these lovely locks, and there's a greater deal I don't know about their mechana. I can't guarantee the cannons won't misfire, but then again, misfire is better than no fire, hey? Even so, I wouldn't recommend using the weaponry in actual battle.
Oh, you're back. You missed my entire character's backstory. Let me reiterate for the next 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of fire, it's high time I got back to the ironworks. Patching up those cannons has given me a few ideas. You take good care of that armor, or you'll have to answer to me, Velka.
Alright, Maggie, let's go. Let us try out your new cannons. Where's the door? There's the door. While I was listening, just went over to my PC. Ah, okay. Yay, it does things! Hello! That's not you, right? Takahashi. I always liked that last name. I don't know why. Alright. Back to Ulda. That's you? Oh, okay. Hold up. Wait. Give me a second. It takes me a minute to highlight people. Send friend request. Ah, Kai Takahashi. I like your name. Or K. Is it K or Kai? Yeah, I have friend. Alright, but I am calling the stream soon. I need to go eat. That pocket. That Pop-Tart can only sustain you for so long. I want to go eat my burritos. Yeah, I will most likely be on tomorrow. Maybe not the same time. K. Okay. K Takahashi. Alright, that should be easy to remember. Ooh, I wonder what minion we're gonna have this time when I go to bed. Who do we got? It is... Of course! The Nanka! No worries, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Oh, I walked through my legs like he was saying bye. Bye, people. Hold up. The Nanka wants to say bye. Say bye, buddy. Yeah, he said bye.